Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is The Lady Designer, and today I would like to talk with you guys a little bit more about the Planet Zoo Console Edition that will be launching later this month on the 26th of March. And something that I actually totally forgot to mention in my previous videos was the fact that Planet Coaster, when it launched on console in 2019, was being announced also to be available on the Xbox Game Pass. So for those of you that do have an Xbox and an Xbox Game Pass, you might even want to hold on to buying the console version because you will already be able to play it with your Game Pass in your library. And even if you don't have that yet, like if you don't have the Xbox Game Pass, I think, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that if you want to try a Game Pass, you can even try it the first month for like €1 or $1 or something like that when you are on an Xbox, of course. I have no idea if there are things like a Game Pass on PlayStation or how much that would cost. I have not seen any Planet Coaster announcements of the console edition going to some kind of Game Pass of PlayStation, so I really have no idea about a PlayStation. But if you are on an Xbox, it's definitely good to be aware of the fact that you might be able to also play it with your Game Pass at launch day, because right over here we do have an article of the xboxachievements.com saying Planet Coaster Console Edition is now available for Xbox Game Pass on Xbox One and Xbox Series X, which was posted on November 10th, 2020. So that was the exact same day as when the game was launching on console. So just to clarify, Planet Zoo will not be on Xbox One. It will only be available on Xbox Series XS. So just to clarify that, it's different from when Planet Coaster launched on both Xbox One and Xbox Series X. But yeah, definitely something to keep in mind because, yeah, well, you can probably save a lot of money if you just want to try the game out and see if you like it. Or when you're already paying for an Xbox Game Pass, then yeah, you don't really have to buy it or pre-order it unless you do want to get like the pre-order animals, that is. But also, of course, like, as far as I know, the Game Pass is not like you will have access to the game always, so it will be removed at some point. And I think if I remember correctly, the subscription service for the Xbox Game Pass for Planet Coaster left like 2 years later or something like that. So it will be quite a long time if that is indeed the case. So you can pretty much enjoy Planet Zoo for a long time with an Xbox Game Pass. If that is going to be announced, guys, like, I obviously don't know that, but I do remember from the Planet Coaster Console Edition that they didn't announce that at first because they obviously wanted to try to sell their complete packages of the base game or the deluxe edition or premium. I actually don't know exactly how it was with Planet Coaster back then, how it was called. But obviously, Frontier is trying to sell as much from the pre-orders as they can. So yeah, can we really blame them being a company trying to earn money? Yeah, well, that's a different discussion, I guess. No, but I guess it makes sense that they do try to sell as much of their game launching on console as possible before they announce that it will also be included in the Game Pass. But I kind of remember something like back in 2019 when it happened for Planet Coaster that some people were really pissed off that the game was also being included in the Xbox Game Pass when they already had that and they also bought like the pre-order game. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. I apologize for not mentioning it earlier, but I do still hope that some of you that were still trying to consider whether or not to buy it when they do have an Xbox and the Game Pass, that it might be included There was also like this website, gematsu.com, I think, if I pronounced that right, that also announced like, I think it was like 11 days before it launched, that the Xbox Game Pass was about to add the Planet Coaster Console Edition to the game in mid-November. And then later on, they do also say that the game will be added to console. It also says Android here, but that sounds super weird to me, so I'm not really sure what that is about. So Planet Coaster Console Edition was about to be added on the 10th of November, which was also the date that the game launched on console. So yeah, for all the Xbox players out there, if you do have a Game Pass, then do keep this in mind, and it might save you a lot of money when buying the game at a pre-order. But I don't know if you will be getting the pre-order animals of the Komodo Dragon, the Pygmy Hippo, and the Thomsons Gazelle, so that's also something to keep in mind. Anyway, super curious to hear your thoughts about this, and obviously, if I do hear more about the Planet Zoo Console Edition that it will actually be launching on the Game Pass as well, then I will definitely keep you guys up to date as soon as I hear more about that. So definitely stay tuned for that if you're interested in more information about that. Leave a like at this video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys!